epic views, waterfall mists, summit sunsets. It's all better outside. And with All Trails, you can discover the best of nature with over 450,000 trails around the world. Download the free app today and find your next adventure.
Last week we watched Bordello of Blood.
This week, we watched The New York Ripper.
The connection is a bunch of detectives. Hey, I'm detecting
Hey, he's a detective. You're a detective. We're detecting here.
We're finding murders.
I could use a pizza.
Hey, I'm a rat. Hello and welcome to Oldie but a Goodie. It's a podcast where my name is Sandro. It's the only podcast where that's real.
Yep,
It's also the only
true.
podcast where my co-host's name is Zach.
That's true. There are zero other Zachs out there. Like, one of the most common names nowadays, I feel.
It's true.
I feel like I bump into a Zach almost every other day nowadays.
Really? That often?
It's weird. Like, when you're a child, I feel like you don't bump into your name a lot, or at least for me, it was like I never bumped into a Zach.
Yeah.
As an adult, like every second person I meet's just a Zach.
Wow, that's wild. That's wild.
I don't know about you.
I've only ever bumped into a Sandro once. He is a radio presenter in Sydney, and we both got a job at the same radio station and presented for 6 hours back-to-back once, so it's very funny.
Whoa, that's crazy. All right, the
Yeah.
universe is doing two different things there. You've just got the same person of you out there. I've got, like, just me's everywhere, you know?
Yes. On this podcast, we review movies that are vaguely related to the previous movie that we watched. Last week, I made us watch Bordello of Blood, which was a horny, a comedic horror movie from the 90s. This week, I used the connection of detectives to make us watch The New York Ripper, which is a horny, not comedy horror movie from the 80s.
Well, you say not comedy, but I was laughing.
Well, it is weirdly comedic. We'll get into it in a second. We're going to do non-spoilers and then spoilers.
I don't think it's weirdly comedic. I think it's maybe not weirdly is the connection, but like it's funny at points. It's just funny.
It is a little bit funny. Well, I mean, it's an Italian slasher. Well, it's a giallo, but it's a giallo trying to be an American slasher, but it's Italian. So it's like comedic in the sense of it's an Italian movie starring Italians mostly, and everyone's dubbed over, and it's set in New York. Like,
What? I wish I could do a Donald Duck impression right now, because I'd be doing it, you know.
yeah, oh
Donald
yes,
Duck! Or something like that.
something like that.
I can't do it. But I want to mention Donald Duck. That is a comedic thing that's happened in this movie.
I hid that from you when I gave a small synopsis last week. But yes, one of the big things about this movie is that, yes, it's an Italian movie shot in New York. It's considered a very gruesome New York-based slasher movie as well. But one of the most notable parts is the killer in this may have a bunch of knives, may do a bunch of murders, maybe just a bad bloke all round. But here's the other thing.
Or lady, bloke or lady.
Well, that's true. It's a mystery. You never know who it is. I thought it was someone the whole time. I got it wrong at the end. I'll talk about it in spoilers. But the killer has a Donald Duck voice for some reason.
Yeah! I was very tempted. I wrote it down in my notes, and I was very tempted to message you on Messenger. But I was gonna say Donald fell off, which is so real.
For real.
Yeah.
What a choice.
Yeah, what a choice indeed.
But Zach, what did you think? The first impressions. What did you think of this?
First impressions. I like how they called it a duck voice and not Donald Duck.
Yes.
That was definitely
yes.
avoid copyright. Two, I kind of want to see if in the Italian version it is a Donald Duck voice, or if that was just specific, like it's just a duck impression in the Italian one, but for the English one, they were like, "Oh, a duck? I'll do Donald Duck," you know, to be funny, right?
That's fair. I can definitely see that.
2, very gruesome.
Yeah.
We got some great stabs in here. We got some
Yeah, for
great
real.
stuff happening.
Yeah.
3, very horny. Why is it so horny? Sandro,
I don't know. I said it.
you need to get your horniness under control.
No, I won't with my
Whoa!
picks. I love my sleazy 80s slashes. They're great. I think that this movie is like...
Oh, it's definitely a product of its time, right? You know, you can't take the sleaziness out, you know, then it wouldn't be the same.
It's also like a pretty good snapshot of New York, I think. Like, that's what it was like in the 80s, I bet. Like, just the sort of shit happened that was in this movie.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. There was one unnecessary sexual scene, but all of them I thought worked and were good for the movie and made sense in the movie. There's one where I'm like, nah, that crossed the line, and actually I'm not okay with this one.
I think it's probably the same one I definitely didn't like as well. That was just a weird fucking scene, but we'll get to it.
It was weird and unnecessary, but we'll get to that in spoilers for sure. What else? Do you have any other first impressions?
I liked the plot.
Yeah.
I liked the mystery. I think the English dub gave it a disservice and a service.
I mean, it's an Italian slasher, so yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, I think it made the English dub definitely confused me a bit more than it was supposed to. Like, I was just struggling a little bit to follow the plot.
Yeah.
But it was also funny. The English dub's funny. So
It is funny.
It adds to it and detracts from it, I think. You know what I mean?
And I think, like, that's the problem with these Italian, particularly horror movies, is it doesn't matter what language you watch it in, it's dubbed. And also, it doesn't matter what language you watch it in, because half the cast is English and the other half are Italian, so it's gonna look dubbed anyway.
Yeah. It's very silly.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, you liked this one?
Yeah, I liked this one. I don't think it's...
All right.
I think I liked last week's one better, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think that's just because it was like a comedy, so it wasn't taking itself too seriously. Whereas this one's very serious. Although, this one was also quite good in its gore and stuff. You know, I appreciated this a lot.
Yeah.
I had a good time with this one. And especially because I was trying to figure out who done it.
Yeah.
Like, halfway through, I wasn't really caring, but like, right near the end, I was locking in. I was trying to figure this shit out. I'm like, who is it?
Yeah.
Is it this one? Is it this one? Oh my God, I thought it was this one, but it wasn't this one. Oh my God, it was them. Oh my God, it wasn't them. You know,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it has a good ending in that aspect. Also, the ending was brutal. I was like, whoa, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's pretty, it's also very dumb, but it's also...
Yeah,
no, for real. That's what I think about, like American slashes are, there's a mystery, but it's not really important. It's like, who did it?
Yeah.
We're mainly just here to watch the murders. Whereas, like, with the Italian one, because they are based off, like, detective stories a lot of the time, like, they are both a slasher movie and also a mystery. Like, the mystery is very important. And so I thought the mystery in this was great.
The first hour, maybe 45 minutes, I was treating it like a slasher movie.
Yeah.
But then after that, I started going into detective mode because I was like, oh, it's got to be this person. Oh, that person died. Wait a minute. All right. I got to figure this out now. Who's the killer?
It got you. It hooked you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to figure this one out. And then I didn't. So it was pretty good.
Wow. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Me neither. Anyway, we'll get to that in spoilers. Yeah, no, I'm glad you liked it. I think I agree that last week was maybe a little bit better. But I enjoyed this. I think, like, I've watched a lot, like, definitely more than you. I've watched a lot of Italian slashers. I quite like the genre of 70s and 80s giallo movies. Sometimes they're fucked. Sometimes they're not. This one was kind of in the middle. So
Yeah. This was both fucked and non-fucked.
yeah. I just really liked how it was an Italian movie mostly shot in New York.
Yes.
But, like, from an Italian perspective, like, the cinematography was like the Italian style of, like, long shots and voyeuristic cinematography. Like, it wasn't Jason Takes Manhattan, is what I'm trying to say. It was a slasher in New York that didn't feel American, but was American, and it was very interesting, and I really enjoyed that.
Absolutely, 100%.
And yeah, the kills were pretty brutal.
Yeah, we got some really good scenes for the kills.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it, but like there's some slashing that happens in this slasher, and you get to see it, and I was like, whoa, that's fucking crazy, dude. It was good to see, Sandro.
I think it's interesting because a lot of the reviews for this are, this is the most brutal Italian slasher of them all. And I'm like, damn, they're usually very brutal. So this one must be crazy. And it was like, yes, the kills were very brutal and you saw everything and it was a lot. It wasn't to the level that I was expecting, though. I think I maybe hyped it up a little bit too much in my
God,
head.
Sandro, you've done it again. This is the Godfather all over again. You're like, the best ever? Well, it has to be fucking insane. Oh, it's pretty good.
I mean, I was kind of glad that it wasn't as intense as I thought it was going to be, because I'm like, that is just not going to be fun.
Yeah. That is not going to make any sense if everything's just limbs flying everywhere. I mean, what's going on, you know? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I also really liked the characters in this movie, which is weird to say for an Italian slasher, because usually who cares?
Yeah, right? Like... No. I think it had some good characters because the idea was it was showing you the characters to be like, all right, who's the killer?
Yeah.
And so each character was quite good in the bit. It's like they could be the killer for this reason.
Yeah.
Like one of the girls, you know, the sex workers or whatever. It's like maybe she hates her fellow sex worker. It could be the fucking university guy because he's really smart, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It could be this really rich guy because his wife and him are not together anymore or some shit. I don't know. It's like every character it shows you, it's like, this could be the killer though.
Yeah.
It could be the killer though. And I think that was good.
I agree, yeah. And it's like you follow all the characters too, and they all have like mini plots and mini arcs, and they all have a goal. Like all the characters are doing something, which is like they're not just walking meatbags to be killed, which I think is what you'd get in like an American version of this. It was just really interesting. So no, it was good. I think as well, like, it's interesting because, like, Halloween came out, was that 79? I don't remember, but that was, like, the first big American slasher. We had Black Christmas before then, but that was, like, again, that's more the Italian style, and it was semi-successful, not as successful as Halloween. So, like, Halloween came out, then you have, like, Friday the 13th, and it's interesting seeing, like, an Italian director who's done a lot of giallo movies, one we've watched before on the podcast, which we'll talk about as well in a bit. It's like him being like, okay, now I'm going to make an Italian slasher, but in the style of an American slasher, but it's still going to be Italian. Just made it really interesting. But yeah, it's directed by Lucio Fulci. I've seen heaps of his movies, but we've seen one of them on the podcast before, which hurt both of our brains, which was Murder Rock. Murder Rock Dancing Dead. Probably one of his worst ones, to be honest.
Yeah, well, you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it was just kind of bad.
Yeah. It was fun, though. I think we enjoyed it.
So go back and have a listen to that episode if you want. I would say that this movie is a lot better than Murder Rock, though. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I think it was definitely better. Like, I quite enjoyed this one in the, like, the investigation, the murders, like, the people, as you say. It is, like, funny, because... It's funny you mentioned like Friday the 13th and Jack the Ripper and all that sort of thing, where it's like the main like cast of kids is all like, here's the couple, they're gonna fuck on screen and get killed. Here's the nerd who's gonna do nerdy shit and probably die doing it.
Yeah.
Here's the because he's gonna be like also kind of a creep. Here's the like party girl. She's gonna get drunk. It's like, you know, it's like they're just kind of like archetypes.
Yeah.
And not really characters. And they just do stupid. Oh, how could I forget? Here's the black guy. He's going to get killed first, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like the American ones are like, here's the format. Let's just follow it.
Yeah, it has a format. Whereas this one is like, here are some like real people with real lives doing real stories. Here's how, you know, this story plays out with them, you know?
Yeah. Definitely.
Because as you say, it shows the movie from their perspective. You know, it shows little cutouts of their lives, you know,
Yeah.
and how it all intertwines with everything.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it's quite good for that.
And yeah, I agree. Oh, speaking of Murder Rock, got to bring up the soundtrack, because another classic Italian horror staple is the soundtrack is always fucking banging, and it's so good. Did you like the soundtrack in this one?
Yeah, this was fun. This is good. I like this one.
Do you think that it took away from some of the scenes because it was groovy, funky beats while you're watching someone be chased through an abandoned train station and then murdered?
Nope, that only improved the situation.
Hell
I
yeah.
was like, that was like, I'm grabbing my Jack Daniels. This is hell yeah, dude. I'll drink to this. Woo!
Definitely.
Bro, if it didn't have that music in the background, I was playing that music, you know.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It only adds to it. The director's got another movie. Well, he's got a trilogy of movies, actually. I think they're called the Gates to Hell trilogy. The first two of which are great. The third one's not amazing. But I watched them like a couple years ago, and the soundtrack is just, it's so good. It's got like this incredible soundtrack of like just funky beats that you would put on at a funky party while you're watching devils come out of a portal in someone's basement. It's great. I love it. Highly recommend that. Is there anything else to really talk about here? It's interesting. I got some fun trivia for you. A bunch of trivia that might interest you. If you'd like some trivia.
Go ahead.
Trivia number one. The main actor who plays the detective, Lieutenant Fred Williams, played by Jack Hedley, he was cast like halfway through production, I think.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So,
funny.
He was cast late. That's just a fun fact, is that he was cast late. I think that's funny. Not really a surprise. Do you think that the shots, that only the shots where you see New York City when they're outside, do you think that those were the only the only parts of the movie where they were filming in America?
Well, the way you say that makes me want to say they're the only shots that was shot in America.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was, you know, in either studio or like Italy or whatever.
Yeah. Everything else was filmed in Rome.
Rome. Interesting. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. You can kind of tell because it's like the houses on the outside are like shitty New York apartments, and then like you go inside and it's like, hang on a second, this architecture's not right.
Yeah.
Which was great.
I think it doesn't affect it too much because I'm too deep. I'm looking for who's the killer. I don't give a shit that we're in a Roman villa. I need answers.
Final fun fact. What country do you think this movie's banned in?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's banned in a country. I want you to guess which one.
In a country?
Yeah, a country. Well, yeah, a country.
China.
No.
Okay, because they don't like blood.
That's true. A country that would usually watch a movie like this. I will phrase it like that.
Oh.
Because I don't think that slashers do so well in some markets. So it's a slasher that...
Germany.
Oh, that's a good guess. You're pretty close. This movie was banned in the UK until 2002. Yeah, it was illegal to own a copy of this movie.
Oh, that would have been so sick. I have an illegal movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. I can't wait till it gets like that in the UK because they're already arresting people for tweets, right? You know, soon they're gonna ban all literature, and then I'm gonna be arrested for having Harry Potter in my briefcase, and it's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna have Twilight in my suitcase, and I'm gonna be arrested at the border.
Be banned
you know,
for having Twilight. I was gonna say, like, Harry Potter, that's fair enough, but Twilight, now, come on.
Yeah, I think Harry Potter, though. Yeah. Twilight, though. Yeah. No, for having the Wheel of Time.
Oh, that's
instant arrest. Game of Thrones? I haven't read it.
Yeah, I liked, in the 80s, England just banned heaps of gory movies, and this was one of the ones that was banned. And it like there was like a black market for like I think they were called video nasties, was like what they were called back then. It's just a bunch of really gory movies that they banned. There was like a black market for it. It's great.
I feel like that would add a lot of prestige to a movie if you managed to get it banned, right? You know?
How stupid is it? Like, the classification board was like, yes, we'll ban this movie. That will make people not want to watch it. What the fuck are you doing, parents from the 80s?
I think it's more just like it won't get distributed openly, and that's what they wanted. Obviously, if you're into that sort of movie, you'll just go to the back alley option sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm like, it's going to get distributed more if you ban it.
Yeah, there's definitely that sort of thing of... There's like an internet law of like when you try and ban something, you know, it just gets shared more sort of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's somewhat different in this case because then you can't like show it in a cinema, right?
That's true.
You can't have screenings and stuff, which is interesting. It just means like possibly less kids might watch it. But as you say, like, it's going to add prestige. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
There was what's the rating on CDs they used to have? They used to have, like, M. Or it's, like, adult only on a CD. And, like, bands would actively try and get that, like, badge on their music because it would sell more if it had it.
Yep.
Which is very funny.
Definitely. I agree. Yeah, no, it's like, you know, I'm sure we all had this experience when you're kids. You're like, you're not allowed to play fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's too violent for you.
Not my duty.
So then what do the kids do?
I'm going to go to Cousin Kyle's place, and he's got Call of Duty, and I'm going to...
Obviously.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, the Australian nanny board is a bit like that still at the moment, you know? They're still having trouble. Yeah. With video games and movies. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we got over that when we... Any video game that was rated R, which is like the 18 plus rating, and that includes basically every video game that's ever released. That was banned in Australia until like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You just like, we wouldn't have been able to play The Witcher legally, for example, if that ban did not get lifted.
Yeah.
I think the South Park game was banned for some reason as well.
Oh yeah, no, look, that one might be legit. I think
the South Park one.
That game's a bit fucked up at times.
I honestly think that the censored version makes it funnier.
Oh, yeah.
Adds to it.
Oh, absolutely. But it's still fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why was the ban? Oh, it was because of GTA 5. That's what lifted the ban. Because they were like, you're going to make so much money if you sell this game. And so so they lifted the ban.
My money moves mountains. What can you say, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, Oldie or a Goodie?
Goodie for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah. I definitely I enjoyed this one a lot. I had good fun with this movie. It was a little bit longer than the last movie. But I don't feel like it was wasting time. I enjoyed it. I was just chillaxing and I was trying to figure it out and I didn't. And I'm dumb. Yeah. So know.
Again, we'll get to it. I don't think you can figure this one out. Maybe you can. Who knows? We'll get to it.
I think you could randomly guess.
That's true. I'm going to give it a Goodie as well. I liked it. It was fun. It was good.
Did you figure it out, Sandro?
No. Well, I was so, like, from the first scene where we're introduced to a character, I was like, it's that person. And so I never...
You like, went all in immediately.
Yeah, I did.
You were like, pocket aces, let's go. Boom, all in.
And honestly, I think my pick would have made the ending wouldn't have been as
You're like,
weird.
My pick would have been better. Fuck your ending, movie. I'm right, you're wrong.
I think the ending of the movie goes for like just gets a bit silly, which I liked.
It did get a little silly. It did get a little ha ha he he.
It did a little bit. Anyway, it's a Goodie from me as well. So 2 goodies. Let's do some taglines. Now, taglines is interesting because I did make you guess what the movie was about last week by reading you taglines. But here's the thing. I'm sure you've forgotten what those taglines were.
That's true. I literally couldn't tell you one of them if I tried.
So here we go. You got to give it a thumb up or a thumb down.
Yep.
New York City. It's a nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to die there.
That's almost... I think... Oh, that doesn't quite work. You would... There's something there, but it's not quite. It's like you wouldn't want to stab. or something like that. Stab. There's something there, but it's not quite. I'll give that a shaky side thumb, you know.
I'm trying to think of New York City. Go on, take a stab at it. It doesn't really make any sense, though. So,
New York City, take a slice.
Oh, well, that's the next tagline.
Oh, what?
Someone's taking a big slice out of the Big Apple.
Oh, thumbs up. There you go.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Because you got the slice of pizza, Big Apple, slicing someone up. It all works. I like it.
Is that a thumb up for you?
Yeah, that was definitely a thumb up.
The sickest movie ever made. Movie's so sick.
Fully sick, man.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely what they're putting on the box so that when you do a shady deal in the back alley in fucking London, you know.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
like, it's the sickest movie ever made. I gotta get that one. Get my greasy little mitts on that one. I'll give it a thumbs up. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Maybe not ever made.
Yeah, it's not the most ever made. I'm sure that...
But it's pretty sick. Maybe at the time, you know? Maybe at the time. Maybe it was true.
I don't know. I can list off a bunch of other fucked movies that are more fucked than this. But the problem is then I would be saying the name and then people would watch it. And I don't want that to happen. So I won't say the name of Salo and Cannibal Holocaust. Don't watch those movies. I'm not going to watch them, that's for sure. Okay, final tagline. Slashing up women was his pleasure. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That one annoys me for potential spoilers,
I guess.
Because at one point I was suspecting a woman.
As the killer. Yeah, for sure.
As the killer, because I thought that would be a good, you know, that's a good red herring sort of like, everyone thinks it's a man, but it's actually a woman.
Well, that's always the case in Italian horrors. It's like, it was the grandma the whole time. And you're like, how the fuck?
That's what I was thinking, right? I was thinking Grant's gonna come out with a steak knife and be like, I'm a stew you in a minute, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is that a tagline? I'm gonna stew you in a minute?
yeah, but not for this movie.
Oh,
that's for Ratatouille 2.
Oh, that takes a dark turn.
Yeah. It's the grandma that had all the rats in her house. She's like fed up. I'm gonna fucking eat some rats, you know?
Oh, I was gonna say like maybe she's being controlled by like an evil rat.
Evil? Yeah, that's the twist. It's an evil rat the whole time.
Evil rat. He's making her kill people.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking great movie.
Oh my god, that's such a great... Scratch everything we just said. Go with your idea. Let's have a horror movie where it's just Ratatouille, but a horror movie because the rat's controlling people using the same hair powers.
That's very funny considering what we're doing next week, which I won't talk about yet.
Ooh.
It's weirdly similar to what we're doing next week.
Holy shit, we're about to be Ratatouille.
Very weirdly similar. It's not 100%. I'd say it's maybe 50% correct.
What do you call that movie? Ratatouille, but it's
Ratatouille to meet ya. I don't know.
No, that's the movie title. That's
okay,
it.
That's what it's called.
That's it. Ratatouille to meet ya.
These episodes are getting so goofy, but it's because we're recording them late at night.
That's it. I am very tired, so let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's jump into it.
Well, howdy there, Selly McSella here, back with another ad, and I gotta say, if I was anything like the main character from the movie that Sandro and Zach reviewed this week at patreon.com/OldieBuddyGoodiePod, I would be trying to take your money in a different way to how I'm trying to take your money right now. I would be telling you that, you can go to another... you'll be rich if you subscribe. That's not true. All you get is great entertainment like this clip from the latest Matchstick Men review. What's your favorite con in the movie? We got 3 cons, because we got old people, we got the laundromat lady, and then we've got main guy.
I liked the laundromat lady because he made her give the money back.
Yeah.
And that made me feel good because being a good person makes me feel good.
Yes.
Because I'm a good person. In fact,
yes.
better than most people.
Wow. Okay. All right, then. You're putting in a lot of... There's some real YouTube apology video fights.
yeah, that's fair. We see Sandro, I'm an empath.
Oh, there it is.
So, yeah.
Yeah, if this ad had voiceover from Nicolas Cage's main character in Matchstick Men, you wouldn't get that clip. You just wouldn't get it. What you would get is a bunch of lies. And I don't do a bunch of lies. I'm Sally McSeller. And that's why you should go to patreon.com/OldieBuddyGoodiePod. Get that bonus episode, have a listen to it, be like, damn, that's pretty close to what I was sold on in the ad. Not be like this, damn, this sucks. You're not going to be like that. Patreon.com/OldieBuddyGoodiePod. You can also get ad-free early episodes of the main show, and you get to vote on things. Unless that's done now. That might be done now. I need to double check that. I'm an American. Yeehaw! Spoilerinos. We can go through the plot, I guess. Or, go through the characters, at least.
Yep. I liked the start, a cold opening of sorts.
Yes, I like
where
that too.
we have a guy playing with his dog, and it does the classic thing of he throws a stick, she brings the stick back, he throws the stick, she brings the stick back, he throws the stick, she brings a hand back. Whoa!
Oh my god!
Whoa. Freeze frame on the hand. Credits start rolling. I'm like, this is already amazing.
Yeah.
I love the freeze frames, yeah.
And it's groovy, funky jazz playing and all of the fonts there, and it's just frozen on a dog with a hand in its mouth.
Yeah. I was like, this is great. This is already a great start.
I have a note written down. Now, it's quite long. I'm going to read it word for word because I think it's very important. Okay, so...
Go for it.
Before watching the movie, my partner and I watched the trailer for the new animated Cat in the Hat.
Oh, Jesus.
Where the sight of Thing 1 and Thing 3 made my partner yell and cry because of how upsetting they are. Actually, yelled and started crying. Apparently, it was a joke. I don't know if I believe them. Anyway, so I knew that New York Ripper would not be as bad because of the reaction that my partner had to the Cat in the Hat trailer, which... that movie's a lot more upsetting than anything that this movie could throw at me. So I think I was already a bit dulled down just from watching that trailer. I've got a quote here. I hate the things. I hate them. I hate them more than I hate the penguin from Wallace and Gromit, and I hate him a lot. I hate them because they always ruin everything, and they never take accountability, and they always blame everyone else. It's like Willy Wonka. He never takes accountability. I hate them.
It's true.
That's just a quote that I've got there from my partner. So, yeah. Have you watched the trailer for the new Cat in the Hat movie?
I'm literally watching it right now.
Well, it's kind of shit, doesn't it?
Very animated so far.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, this thing's annoying. I hate the sort of cutting to words. Ooh. Not sure if I like his visuals.
Yeah, they're going for a Spider-Verse style where all of the Dr. Seuss characters are animated differently to the humans.
Yeah, the things don't look amazing, I'll give you that. It's very, I don't know, it seems very Minions-y.
Yeah.
Very I don't know. There's something I didn't get. What did they try to do with the plot? Why? This isn't Dr. Seuss. This is just a animated film plot. You know what I mean? It felt it's let's get this outlandish character and try and make his world realistic so it blends in with. I don't know.
Yeah,
it feels Boss Baby actually. You know
it does feel Boss Baby. You're right.
That's what it feels like to me.
Wait, but you liked that movie though, so I think that you're gonna like this one then. Actually,
no. Because Boss Baby is made for Boss Baby, right? Cat in the Hat is not made for Boss Baby. That is why I will not like this one.
No, I think you will like it, actually, though, and I think you should go see it. Opening night, midnight screening for Cat in the Hat.
Shit.
Zach's going to be there and love it.
I have a Cat in the hat right behind me, from when I was 12. I'm a big fan, so if I am invited to a screening of Cat in the Hat, I will go there wearing that hat.
Who's distributing it? Sony. I mean, we will get an invite to this one, so maybe we will go. And
I would love to go. By the sounds of it, your partner will not love to go.
They will die in the theater.
Yeah.
Watching this,
they will have to be escorted out,
Yes.
screaming and kicking.
Exactly. Anyway, let's get back to the plot of the movie. So the cops are like, oh my god, there was a murder. And they bring in the landlady of the dead girl, and her name is Mrs. Leisberger. That's not her name. That's what it sounded like. That's what I wrote down.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. I couldn't tell you her name.
And she's like, when she went missing, she got a call from someone who had a duck voice.
Yeah, and we're introduced to Donald Duck the Killer.
Yes.
Is our thing. And I was like, a duck voice? What the fuck are they talking? I was like, oh, yeah, I see what they're saying. Duck voice. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's pretty spot on with the duck there. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, then we got, the detective. He's on the case.
Yes, detective on the case. And by case, I mean local hooker. From what I've... Like, he picks up a hooker at some point, right?
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got his...
And then he gets a call, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he gets a call from the...
He's deep undercover, if you know what I'm saying. But sorry, I just wanted to make that joke. Continue.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Yeah. He talks to the landlady. Landlady's like this. Also, landlady is like spying on her clients' calls. But like, whatever. You know.
I mean, well, that's fine. It's Mrs. Leisberger. That's just what she does.
Yeah. She's just like... It's so real. It's like this old lady who has nothing better to do than snoop on her tenants, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I liked all of like the random characters in this. I liked her. I liked the coroner. He's just fucked. He's fucking awful. He's an awful guy.
Yeah. I mean, checks out. Coroner, you know.
We're introduced to the doctor at a local university, Dr. Paul.
Oh, yeah. He was a weird character. And he like, in the end, he doesn't even do anything, right?
Well, that's what... So I was like, he's the killer. The whole time I was like, he's the killer. He seemed like too obviously the killer for me, though, right? Yeah, it is. It's very obvious. It's obvious because he's always talking about how smart and intelligent and how hot and beautiful the killer is. He's like, man, I love this fucking killer. This killer's so smart the way that they're killing people. What an attractive killer. I would marry this killer. I tell you that much. For free. That's what he says all the time. That's what he's always going on and on about.
He's really weird about it. He's very weird.
Yeah.
I'll give you this, Sandro. I would believe him being the killer. I would, if I was a cop and I'd talk with him and then we went out and we found out he was the killer, I would testify. I'd be like, yeah, that guy was fucking weird, dude.
He's the fucking killer. He's also, like, we're introduced to him and he's playing chess with the computer. What's he doing in the movie if he is the killer? Playing chess with the cops. He's trying to beat the fucking system.
He also shit talks the cops, like, actively. He's like,
Yeah.
hey, machine, your moves are predictable and patternized, just like the cops are, because they're so dumb.
Those cops are so dumb and the killer's so smart and beautiful.
Stupid. Look, I'm with you, Sandro. I was like, yeah, this guy could definitely be the killer.
Yeah.
But I put all my eggs in a different basket.
Oh, whose basket did you put the eggs in?
I put it in the crazy basket.
The crazy basket?
I put it in the girl who hallucinates basket.
Faye.
Yeah. I wanted to do a little swapsy-doo. Actually, no. I was thinking it was Rich Guy's wife, the perv lady at one point.
Oh, yeah.
But I was definitely on it's got to be a woman train. And it wasn't in the end.
No, it wasn't.
Spoiler.
It was not.
But I was like, maybe it's a woman train. So I was like, perv lady. But then I was like, oh, wait, Faye. And she's seeing fucking things. And then by the end there, I was like, oh my God, it is Faye. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest man ever. And then it wasn't Faye at all. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I think that, I like that character. She's not introduced she's introduced halfway through?
Yeah, she's introduced halfway through. She's not at the start of the film at all.
What else happens at the start? Oh, we get the woman who dies she's on a bike and then she scratches some dude's car.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, you bloody women shouldn't be on the bloody road. And then she's like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then she like breaks into his car. She writes the unthinkable with her lipstick on the fucking...
No, don't say it, Sandro. Don't say it, Sandro.
Maybe I shouldn't say. Maybe it's too much for the podcast.
It's too much for the podcast. You can't say that shit on here, all right?
Okay. Language warning. I'm gonna say something really fucking rude that she writes on this guy's windshield. All right.
All right.
If you get offended, I gave you a warning.
Yeah. So don't fucking give us shit in the comments about this, all right?
Don't give us shit in the fucking comments. You fucking cunts, all right? I'll tell you that much. Don't do it. All right, I'm going to say something really rude and unthinkable right now.
Okay, all right, you do it. I'll block
She
my
writes
ears.
shit on the windshield.
Oh
my God. Sorry, I can't believe I said it. I feel fucking dirty.
That's terrifying, Sandro.
Yeah.
Wow. This really is the sickest movie out there, dude.
The joke there was that I said the worst swear word and hyped up the word, and it was the least worst one that we said. That was the joke.
Whoa. You're saying shit's the least worst one?
What would you say is the least worst one?
I don't know. Damn.
Well, it's not a swear though, is it?
Some people don't like it.
Oh.
People don't like the word damn.
Well, I call those people bloody. I don't know. I don't know what I call them.
Rats.
Yeah, I call them rats, mate. Someone at work said frick the other day, and I was like...
I used to say frick all the time.
Yeah, me
Frickin'
too. I
frick.
still say it all the time. I like saying it. I wouldn't say it in front of other people, though.
You frickin'
fucking-
frick.
Fucking cringe. Anyway, no, it's not. Just bullying people on the podcast. Ignore me. Anyway, so she
You're
dies.
all frickin' rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dies. We see her. She's like, oh my God, are you a cop? It's like, the guy deserved it. He was an asshole. And then she gets murdered by this guy, which is I think it's a pretty good scene where she's like trapped because she's followed the car onto a ferry.
Yes.
And so the guy's left. And so she's doing this all in the like car park area of the ferry, but she gets like trapped in the car next to the wall.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that sucks.
For real.
That is a shit spot to die.
It's an awful spot to die. And
Mostly because think of the leather, Sandro. The upholstery would be covered in blood, and that's not that guy's fault.
That's so true. I liked that scene because it was like, you have the part where she realizes that he's going to murder her, and then she screams, and then it like cuts away to a wide shot of the boat, and it's like, I think in like a regular American slasher, that's where you'd cut to the next scene, and you wouldn't see it. But because this is a fucked, gory Italian slasher, you then cut back, and then you see everything.
Yeah. I thought it was going to cut away. That's right. Yeah. When they cut out, I was like, all right, we're going to cut to the wide shot, and then we're going to go to the next scene.
Yeah.
And then it was like, no, and we're back. Slash. Oh!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God!
Yeah. And that's like the tamest kill in the movie is that one as well. So, you know.
Yeah. It really gets you into it.
Yeah, it does. The detective does a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah. He goes to see his
Sanjo, you can't call them stuff anymore.
Fucking call me there. Ugh. This is a late one. He goes to see his regular sex worker. I love the quote where he's like, "Oh, bloody make me some coffee, would ya?" And she's like, "Sweetie, I'm a prostitute, not your wife. Make your own coffee."
If you want coffee, make your own. That was
like,
good.
"That's
That was
funny."
a good line.
It's a good line.
That's very funny. Yeah, because the cop gets a call from the killer.
Yeah, which is, again, why I thought it was the doctor, because it doesn't make any sense that the killer, the person who ends up being the killer, how does he know where the detective is all the time to call it?
Yeah, that is weird.
But, it's fun. It's a fun scene, I guess. Like, they have a good chat.
I'm trying to think, because I can't think of a reason why he would know the number, right?
Yeah.
Well, because there's a few things that are in this film, which is like, you could link up to the guy, right?
Yes.
But it happens near the end of the film.
Yeah, and I think, like, him calling the cops is fine as well. Like, that's fine. He does that a lot.
Yeah. I'm just thinking it's like, there wasn't a lot of setup stuff at the beginning of the movie which set him up as the killer.
Yeah.
It was only later on that we saw the evidence, right?
Well, because we don't see the killer until the final, like, half hour, really.
Yeah. But it was interesting in that manner.
Yeah.
Because maybe that puts less suspicion on him, almost, in that way.
Yeah.
But I would have liked some setup. Maybe it's like, just a little bit like, there's a guy that does these things for them, right? You know, or like, it just so happens that the guy, like, has worked for the cops at some point, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. There's something with his backstory which would make more sense, you know? Just a little tweak here and there to make it more plausible.
Okay, so what happens after that? Then we cut to, the POV of a man walking down, like, the red light district in New York.
Oh, yeah!
And as soon as you're, like, in the POV of a character, you're like, well, that's the killer. But then you see his face, and you're like, there's no way they revealed who the killer was this early on. Because you see him, the character's name is Mikus, or Mickey, I think. Played by Howard Ross, who's, like, a veteran Italian actor. He was great in this movie as well. He was so good.
Yeah, he's like the killer accomplice?
I don't...
Right?
No. I don't know.
He's the two-fingered guy, right?
Yeah, Mr. Two-Finger.
Yeah. No, because he calls up the killer at one point once he's got a lady tied up, right? And he's like, I found one of the girls, a kinky one. You'll like this girl, right? Because the killer likes killing the sex workers, right?
I thought he was just kind of a bad guy who they were framing. I didn't think that he was working with the killer.
Oh, yeah, maybe it was a different guy.
But it also makes sense that he is working with the killer.
Maybe it's a whole fake out and the two-finger guy has nothing to do with the killings at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were connected because of that call, but that call could have just been like to his buddy. You know,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
out.
was that it was just to someone else. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
I didn't think of that. Yeah,
but it's so. I just love the way that this movie is written because we're introduced to him. He goes to a live sex show where then we're introduced to Jane, who's the character who's in like an open marriage where she like records her sexual experiences on cassette for her husband. And then he's working.
It's a weird, yep. It's a weird kink sex thing.
But it's consensual and they seem fine. So I don't know. Like, it works for them. It works for them.
Yeah. You know what? I 100% agree with you, Sandra. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
They're both loving it. They're both having a great time.
Yeah.
Easy done. No problems there, officer. But
what I'm not okay with is her recording the sex show. That you can't do that.
Yeah,
you can't do
that's
that.
Illegal
that's piracy.
Distribution.
That's illegal.
Yeah, you wouldn't download a porn show. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's funny.
The funny thing is that they pirated. Was it the music or the font? The people who made that ad. What did they pirate?
The music,
right?
I think
That's funny.
It might have been the font. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah,
that's an Australian reference, but I think that people know what that is about.
Yeah. There was a lot of stolen assets in that one, apparently.
Yeah, so funny.
It's quite funny.
So good.
Yeah, no, I thought she might have been the killer. That was my first suspicion, was maybe her.
Yeah.
Because I was like, first real woman character that's coming on screen, and she's kinky, and I'm like, kinky? That's different, therefore killer, right?
Yeah, maybe, for sure, totally. Yeah, I get it. Well, because, yeah, she goes to this sex show...
Or it could have been her husband, but
actually could have been. She, like, goes out and, like, records and then tells him who to kill or something. Maybe it's, like, both of them.
Yeah,
could have been
right?
a part of it. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
That's also a plausible plot. I think we've seen something like that before, you know?
Yeah. So they go to that show. Then when someone in the show gets killed, that was fucking brutal. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She goes back to her, like, apartment and someone's broken the light.
Yeah.
So she can't see, and like she steps on glass, and then he attacks her, I think.
Yeah, the killer has a broken bottle and
and just like
right.
That was a crazy like POV shot of the like glass
like
As it
going
goes
into
to-
her.
Yeah.
That was fucking brutal.
Yeah. Because it's well shot though.
Yeah.
It's well shot because it has the like glass coming at you, the viewer, and then it cuts to, and it's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's good.
That was
The cinematography in this film's quite good.
I agree. Also, it's like classic Italian as well, because it's all like the lighting is just all green. It's all green for the whole scene.
Yeah.
Classic Italian cinema. They love their single color for a whole for a whole scene. It's good.
Well, the whole idea is it's very dark, right? Like there's no light,
Definitely.
so it's almost like we're looking through night vision goggles.
Yeah. We follow Jane. She's in the open marriage. We follow her for a bit. The scene at the sex show was long, and like there was that was just a long extended sex scene where she's watching them on stage, and then she's also and she's recording. Like that was long, but I thought that was like semi tasteful. I was like, this is fine. I'm okay.
There's an art form there, sure.
I'm like...
She certainly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm like, it's sleazy, it's... But it doesn't feel exploitive. It feels fine. I'm fine with it. So then she goes to a diner and she gets assaulted for like 5 minutes. That was fucked. And honestly, I would cut that whole sequence. Unnecessary, did not like it.
Yeah, that really made me uncomfortable watching it.
Me too.
Yes, I hated that scene. I hate feet in general.
Oh yeah,
feet give me the ick. And he's doing footsie with her, and it is like, nah. I was out. I was not watching the screen for a lot of that.
Yeah, she's like at a bar, and two men, like, yeah. I don't want to describe it because I fucked, but,
I think we can move on from that scene and not talk about it. But yeah, definitely not a fan of that. Felt very I don't know, maybe Tarantino would have liked it, but like I don't know. It's just
yeah.
It gave me the ick pretty heavily.
Yeah, that I was like, we don't need to see this. We don't. This also the guys don't die. So what was the point?
Yeah, no, I would have liked to see them die at least. Yeah. That would have been fun.
Do any men die in this movie?
I don't think so. It's all women.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, no penis in this movie either. We do almost see one in the sex show, but
we see butt.
Not quite.
Well, it's always men's butt, but never penis.
Never
Come
penis.
on.
But we see so many bushes in this movie, and I'm like, genital equality. Can we? Come on, movies.
Yeah. I need a dead guy and his dead penis on my screen this instant, young director.
Agreed. 100% agreed. And plus, you're Italian.
If it's blue and glowing, I'll take it. You know
exactly. I'm like, and again, like it's an Italian movie. Just shove a dick on screen. Like you do it all the time. Why can't you in this one? This is fucking movie, man. No, it's good.
Quote Sandro, just shove a dick on screen.
All right. Then we're introduced to Kirsten Dunst from Spider-Man. No, we're introduced to Faye, who's the final girl-ish semi-main character who comes in halfway through. She's on a train. The guy with two fingers who we were talking about earlier is also on the train, and he starts to, like, follow her. And we're like, oh, fuck, maybe he is the killer, actually.
Yeah, and so he's stalking her, and she, like, has to run away from him.
Yeah.
And, like, one of the doors doesn't work, and then she runs through another one.
Yeah.
Like, she's just running away from him. But then he slashes her?
Somewhat. So, well, we hear him behind her, and then she turns a corner, and then someone stabs at her.
Yes. And once she gets stabbed, she starts... What we realize later on is that she starts hallucinating.
Yes.
But it's very confusing if you don't know she's hallucinating right now. Because, she, like, runs into a cinema, I think.
Yeah, she does.
And the cinema starts playing cartoons.
Yep.
And then she has, like, visions. And, like, so you're hearing cartoon noises, but then, like, hands come out from the bottom of the cinema, and then she sees a guy, and the guy goes to stab her, and then we cut.
And we're like, who the fuck is that guy? Like, we see a random guy's face, and we're like, who the fuck is that? We later find out it's her boyfriend because she's in the hospital, and then we see that guy walk in, and we're like, oh my god, the killer's gonna fucking finish off the job. And like, there's tense music. He walks into the hospital. He walks into her room. The music's tense, and then she's like, "Oh, hi, honey," and it's like, "Oh my god!"
And like in her vision, that guy like slits her stomach or something.
Oh god, that was brutal. Yeah.
But then you go to the hospital and she doesn't have any cuts on her stomach. So it was at that point I was like, "Oh, it was a dream."
Yes.
I thought she had been like poisoned from the blade. Like the blade had nicked her, but she had gotten away. And she was just, like, having a bad trip or something.
Yeah.
But apparently, she's just a genius that also gets hallucinations.
Yes. Definitely.
And when I was told genius and hallucinations, I'm thinking a bit killery. I'm thinking we got Hillary Killery over here. You know what I'm saying?
Hillary? Yeah.
I'm thinking this is the serial killer, right?
Right.
Right?
You're right, though. Like, it's very, like, and I was like that as well. And also, the fact that, so she's in the hospital, and then she's like, the guy with two fingers tried to kill me. If she's the killer, it's like the killer framing someone else for the killer for being, like, a creep, right? That's, like...
Yeah.
And it's really, like, it's just, like, the layers, man. It's like, you could think it's her, 100%, and the movie, especially at the end, tries to make you think it's her. I just liked the layers in this movie. How it's, like, the mystery is just it's so interesting. You just get into it.
Yeah, also the cops suck. They're just trapped. Like, this one girl gets attacked, and then the killer comes back and manages to grab her again, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, how did the cops just not, like, follow her or something?
Well, because I think we get a line from the detective. He's like, well, gotta wait for the next murder, see what happens then.
Yeah, right? Like, yeah.
Which, I mean, that's what they did back then, so, you know.
Yeah. But they couldn't have just followed her, like, just have her followed. I mean, later on, apparently they do, but, like... You couldn't have done that earlier when she got attacked the first time?
Yeah. So, yeah, we see, we're like, maybe it's her, maybe it is the two-fingered guy, who knows. I'm still thinking it's the doctor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the doctor. Yeah. Also, I love how his thing is, like, he's beating this AI in chess, but, like...
Yeah, so funny.
As we know now, like, computerized intelligence for chess... will absolutely destroy a human player every time nowadays.
Yeah.
It is, like, physically impossible to beat a computer that is, like, set to max settings nowadays.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I was like, it's him, because he's, like, he's so detached from everything. I don't know. I was like, it's gotta be him. He's trying to beat the computer. He's trying to beat the cops. It's him. He's telling the detective whenever he makes a murder, and then being like, I'll come investigate it with you. It's him. It's got to be him. It's not him. It wasn't him. He's just weird, I guess.
He's just a fucking weirdo. But, no, I'm with you, right? He's definitely like a prime suspect for the viewer, I think, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's just kind of creepy. He's weird. He's acting sus. He's calling the cops dumb. Like... I think he would have also made a good villain.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Ray as the villain.
Yeah.
I would have liked the landlady that was listening in on calls.
Oh,
that would have been a good one.
That would have
been a funny twist.
Definitely,
you know?
Yeah.
There's your grandma with the knife, you know, right?
So then I think next is Jane's death. So she's hanging out with the two-fingered guy.
I think she gets captured. I think there's a bit of non-consensualness happening there, probably. Oh, maybe not.
I think he pays her she pays him at the start, and then they go into the bed, and then he ties her up.
Then he ties her up, but then she hears on the radio, they're like, beware the two-fingered man, and then she sees on him it's two fingers, and she's like, oh, shit.
Yes. I think he's also made a weird call that creeped her out a little bit as well.
Yeah,
so
that's where he makes the call that's like, hey, I found a girl that you might like. She's really kinky or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's working with the killer.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was pretty sure he wasn't the killer. Because as you say, they showed him a lot earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
And that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, I was thinking that he called Faye up and was like, hey, here's a kinky woman, right? But clearly that's not what happened.
Well, what happens later is they go to his apartment and he's a porn star, I think? He's like a porn star who's hooked on heroin and crack.
Oh, yeah.
And so maybe he was like gonna cast her in a movie. I don't know. Like, I'm like, well, what? Like, maybe that's what the call was. We never know what the call is. So
I agree, but I think you're on the right track where it's like they were just gonna cast her.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the whole reason you cut to a porn thing is like, oh, hey, he was just a porn actor, you know?
Yeah, yeah. He sells it well, though. I thought that the actor actually was a porn star because he just kind of looked like he was. Not like, he just kind of looks like, you know what I mean, like the 80s vibe. He looked like the 80s porn star vibe. He was selling it very well.
I think he could look like whatever he wants to be, you know?
Right.
I think he was a handsome individual, and I think that would credit him in the porn industry, but I think he was just an actor, Sandro, and there's no need to degrade this man, to put him down, you know? To sexualize this man,
That's
Sandro.
True. That's fair.
He did have a bit of a porno vibe to him, I'll give you that.
I liked when they find his like penis crack pipe and the detective's like, well, this guy's a bit bloody weird. Like, fucking 80s, man. Fucking 80s.
Yeah, nowadays everyone has their penis crack pipe.
Exactly.
So, you know, like,
I got mine.
Yeah. I bet you do. No, but it was funny in that aspect. I think he's also in the like gay porno magazine that the professor's flipping through as well.
Oh, I think he is.
And so that's like a little like callback sort of thingy, you know. I paid great attention to that gay porno mag.
You really did. You really did.
Yeah, I was digging deep into it.
Hey, you weren't the only one in that magazine who was doing that.
It is a late night episode. All right.
It is.
So,
what happens then? Okay, so then Faye's taken back from the hospital. Oh yeah,
this is why I can never tell my grandmother how to listen to our podcast. You know, she's like, "Oh, you have a podcast? You should give me a link. Let me listen to. How do I listen to your podcast?" I'm like, I don't know, Grandma. You got to look it up. Find it for yourself, Gran.
Find it for yourself.
Yeah, I can't help you on this one, because if you find this episode specifically, I'm screwed.
You're going to hear us talking about a lot
I'm out of the will instantly, you know?
You're going to hear us talking about penis crack pipes, bush, and dropping the C word.
Yeah!
What you're going to...
Yeah!
So just all-around family-friendly.
Yeah. Speaking of family, we see Faye looking into a hospital. And there's a child lying in a hospital bed.
Oh, yeah.
And she's got, like, an arm chopped off.
Yeah.
And some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is with this child?
We don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
This scene's completely unconnected until the end of the movie. You don't know what the fuck this scene is.
It's just a random fucking scene. But this is my moment of tripling down. I'm like, Faye's the killer for sure. I have no idea why this kid's in here, but that looks like motivation to me. And it was motivation.
It was.
For the killer.
Yes.
Which was not Faye.
And I think they name drop her. They say the kid's name is Susie. And earlier in the movie, Faye's like, I must have thought that my boyfriend was the killer because I had an argument with him about Susie. And if you, like, I didn't put that together. That was my partner who was paying a lot more attention to the plot, I think.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely missed that.
And so I was just like, oh my God, who the fuck kid is that? Like, what's going on? Who's this kid?
Yeah.
They mentioned it earlier. Is the kid the killer? That doesn't make any sense. The kid also has a duck toy by the side of her bed as well. Very important.
Yes, but I think that's revealed later, isn't it? You don't see it in the first shot?
I think it's...
Maybe I'd have to go back and look, but yeah.
I think it's revealed early. Maybe that is. I remember noticing it really early, but I can't tell you
I'm not
when.
sure. I didn't notice it, but I might have to go back. But there was definitely, like, there was hints once the actual killer was on screen as to who the killer was.
Yeah.
But there wasn't earlier than that. Because, yeah, the cop guy gets called up by the killer.
A couple things happen before then. She then goes to the attic in her boyfriend's house, and we see the room with all the dolls. That also then happens at that point, and we're like, what the fuck's going on here? He's got this weird room with a bunch of clown dolls in it.
Yeah.
And it's just confusing. Makes sense later. It's confusing at this point.
I thought it was just one of her hallucination things.
Oh, that checks out, definitely. Because she's alone at that point as well. That definitely does check out.
Every time she's alone, I just presumed she was hallucinating, right?
Yeah.
So to me, that was like, this could be real, this could just be totally fake, for all I know. I don't know.
And then I think the two-fingered guy attacks her, and they fight him, and then the boyfriend helps to fight him off or whatever. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah. And then yeah, they call up the cops and are like, "Man, you guys fucking suck at your job."
Yeah, get your shit
What
together,
the fuck?
cops. What the fuck are you doing?
And I was like, yeah, they do fucking suck.
They do. Oh, I liked the. This is the scene where we get the radio presenter, and he's like,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna play some music, but first, this message is going out to the guy running around with two fingers killing people. What the fuck are you doing, man? Stop doing that. Anyway, here's a song. I was like, what the fuck?
Sandro, I believe your impression right there was more black than the white guy that was doing the voiceover for that character there.
Yeah.
Because it is a black guy on screen, but it was the whitest voice I had ever heard on that radio presenter.
It's true. Yeah.
It was very funny to me.
I think for all of the side characters, it's the same. It's just the same guy doing the dub for like all of the side characters.
Yeah.
So funny. The detective gets a call. They trace the call to a. What the fuck are they called? Phone
booth?
Yeah. I forgot what they were called. But the killer's not in the phone booth. The killer had a walkie-talkie that he was talking into the phone in the phone booth.
The word's TARDIS. That's what you're looking for.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh,
man, this Doctor Who episode was weird.
For real? What the fuck is this?
Turns out the killer was an alien the whole time.
That would have been sick, though. That would have been good.
Turns out the university guy was the Doctor.
Oh my god.
And the killer was the Doctor as well.
Oh.
Boom. But it was actually the Master the whole time.
Of course
Boom.
It fucking was the Master. Oh my goodness. And he wasn't killing people. He was taking their brains and turning them into Cybermen.
Oh my god. Boom. And the Cybermen just want to play chess.
That is an episode.
It is.
That's an episode with Matt Smith and the Cybermen.
That's what I'm saying.
Chess.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god,
dude. The university guy was actually a Cyberman the whole time.
All right, don't like that episode. It's a bad episode.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh yeah, Matt Smith. He plays like chess with himself, doesn't he? Because he's being like controlled by the Hive Cybermen thing.
I think so.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does a stupid thing where he puts like gold leaf on his circuits because that circuits them out for a bit.
Does he?
Yeah, he's like doing a chess game for the control of his brain. It's like, I'll agree to control my brain, and it's just a distraction so he can get some gold leaf and go bloop.
That's so silly. It's so
silly.
What a dumb episode. I don't remember that episode. That's a dumb one. That's from the dumb.
Well, all Matt Smith episodes were dumb, so...
False. He's one of the best.
Yeah.
They all are the best, aside from David Tennant. No, he's fine.
He's
pretty good.
All right, Matt Smith stan, you wanna fucking go?
So then the killer's like, haha, I'm gonna kill your girlfriend, and then he kills the girlfriend. This was fucking brutal. He chops her nipple in half.
Yeah. Not only the nipple, but an eyeball, dude. An eyeball.
Italian horrors always have at least one eyeball kill in them, like a close-up eyeball kill.
That's true.
This one was pretty brutal.
Eyeball cuts make me cringe the most, though, I think.
I agree.
Nothing else makes me go, more. I don't know, mostly because we haven't seen any real dick on screen, as we complained about earlier. If we had a balls cutting scene, I might cringe at that more than an eyeball cutting scene.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
I cringed a lot at the crotch bottle
that was
scene.
that was
cringe
yeah,
for me.
that was bad. That hurt. But still, I think but I can personally relate to one pair of genitals, not the other one.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas I also have eyeballs, and I would not like razor blades to cut that in half because that made me cringe. I was like,
yeah. That was pretty brutal. I don't know why I was really disconnected from that scene. Like, I was like, this is gruesome and well done, but I could tell that the nipple was fake, and I could tell that the eyeball was like glass-ish. So I don't know
made
why.
Of gel.
Maybe
perhaps?
it's because that scene was so upsetting to me that I had to.
You were coping.
Yeah.
You were like disassociating and being like, all right, this is what this is. This is what
Yeah, maybe at that point I was so
desensitized.
And just so upset by the act of the movie.
It was pretty brutal.
So anyway, she's dead. Then we cut to the boy. So Faye's boyfriend. Then we cut to him, I think, and then he gets a call.
Yeah, it's interesting in the movie because I think it was like a pre-recorded phone call, right?
I don't know. Or
what I got, because the cops were trying to track the phone calls, right? And that's how they found the phone booth and other things. But then they found the body, and the body had been dead for a couple of days, apparently.
Her body?
The cops' girlfriend or hooker or whatever it was.
Yeah, they find her late, yeah.
Which leads me to believe that it was like a pre-recorded thing.
That would make sense. Oh, that also would track for it being the husband of, her, because he uses the videotape, the cassettes, I mean. Yeah, for real.
Right? And I was like, oh, maybe it's this guy.
Yeah.
Right?
And then the cops find the two-fingered guy's body as well, and he's been dead for like a week. The timeline of this movie is...
Yeah, that was a bit weird. I was not sure what's happening.
Really there's like months in between some of the scenes.
Yeah, and I did not get that till they said things that I like, what? Oh, okay, I guess that's happened.
It's, classic Italian horror. It's a bit confusing. It's not written.
I'm an American audience. I need my times written down each time it changes times. And the location.
Yeah.
I wanted to say New York, the 12th of May. New York.
The
20th of May.
Yeah, exactly.
New York.
That would be great.
The 17th of July.
That would be so good. Because it's like, I like how confusing these movies are and how they just don't make sense. Like, cutting randomly to a girl in a hospital. And you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you don't know what's going on until like half an hour later. I like that stuff. I also really like, though, how this movie holds a lot from you that you've got to figure out yourself, but then also beats you over the head with the explanation of other things. Because I think in the scene where they find the two-fingered guy's body, the doctor's like, but it can't be him because your girlfriend was killed 2 days ago, and he was killed 8 days ago. But that can't be the case because he's the killer. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, yeah, we got it as soon as you found the body. You don't need to explain this.
Yeah. That is funny that's the bit that's explained.
Yeah.
You know?
But anyway, then we cut to so they're like, oh my god, it's not the two-fingered man. Who the fuck could it be? So then they're like closing in on the killer, I guess, at that point.
Yeah. And then I think they have the like fake out scene where the professor's like, well, genius girl seeing visions and stuff, and the cop's like, yeah, you may think I'm a dumb cop, but I've been tailing her for the past 2 weeks. I've got a guy tailing her.
That's right.
And I was like, oh my god, she's the killer! Face the killer!
And then we get a scene where she goes into a kitchen and she's like looking around, she sees a knife, she's having like flashbacks to her hallucinations and when she was attacked. She picks up the phone, calls her bloody boyfriend and talks in a duck voice. And you're like, oh my god, she's the killer. That's not what's happening. But you're like, oh my god, she's the killer. She is actually the killer.
Yeah. And then we see from the boyfriend's perspective.
Yeah.
Because he comes home and he's like, oh, where's Faye? And then he looks at the knife rack and he sees that one is missing and he's like, Faye, where are you?
What's going on here? And then it's all revealed because the killer is The boyfriend, he tries to kill her.
Whoa! Yeah, they have a fight where she tries to stab him, and you're like, oh my god, she's the killer. And then he tries to stab, and like she slashes him up, I think, right?
I think
because he gets covered in blood.
I think so,
And and so they kind of fake out his death. They're like, oh, she stabbed him because she's the killer. And then he springs up and he grabs a knife and he's like, wow, I'm the duck. And he's like, whoa, actually, he was the killer the whole time.
It was him. And he's like talking about Susie, which is his daughter. And you're like, oh my God, that's his daughter in the hospital? What the fuck's going on? And then the cops show up and shoot him in the head. And that was a pretty brutal death for him.
Yeah. That was like, bang, dead.
And you see everything when he gets shot too. It's fucked.
Oh, yeah.
So the explanation here at the end is his kid got hit.
This ending is fucked.
It's fucked, right?
Yeah.
So the explanation... Well, you do it. Why is he talking in a duck voice and killing people?
So, as you were going to say, the kid gets, like, hit by a car, was it? What was it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, the kid is injured and only has, like, a couple of weeks to live or something.
Yeah.
She's in a really bad spot. But with all the terrible news going on, it made her feel better about her situation, because if everywhere else is terrible, it doesn't feel as bad if you're in the hospital, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so her dad was doing like a silly ducky voice to try and keep her, happy and calling her up and stuff.
Yeah.
While also going out and killing people to make the world seem like a dark place so it seemed better for her in a shitty spot.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up, but I'm like, you know what? It was kind of a good dad, though. I hate to be on the killer's side, Sandra, but he was kind of a good dad, though.
And he's also got it's a semi-multiple personality disorder for him as well that was created because of the trauma from the kid almost dying. So like he doesn't remember killing people. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that's what the university guy says, is he like made this split personality so that he wasn't the one killing people. It was the duck. It was the duck that was killing people.
Also, he's killing specifically women because he's like, my kid's never going to live up, like never going to grow up to be a woman. Therefore, why should anyone be a woman? And so he's like, I'm going to kill all the women. It's just like,
that was slightly less based of the dad, I'll say.
That was some real incel dad energy.
Yes,
which is
an
untapped market in terms of the incel corner of...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we need more incel dads.
Yeah, there's not many out there.
And yeah, that's kind of the end of the movie, I think. It ends with the girl waiting on the phone trying to call up her dad, but the dad isn't answering and she's crying because the dad, like the one ray of light that she has in her dark situation isn't there anymore. And I'm like, whoa, that's so fucking dark.
The movie just ends on this dark, fucked moment. You're like, oh my God.
That's fucked up.
I found the reveal of the killer really weird because it's really I'm going to have to watch it again because the boyfriend's on the phone and you think that Faye's calling him in the duck voice, but he's actually calling himself in the duck voice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or something. And and then the order of who stabs who is also weird.
Oh, yeah. It's all kind of faked out and made, because I think she's also hallucinating a bunch as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all sort of a fake out to try and trick you and make it not clear who the killer actually is at the end.
Yeah.
Which I think is not the worst way of doing it.
For sure.
Because I was definitely on the Faye is the killer train, and so I think it was good in that aspect,
Yeah, for sure.
But also, I think they could have done a little more to hint at it, but maybe I'm just dumb. And maybe on the second watching, I'll be like, this was a bit more obvious than I thought.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
And overall, I liked it. Again, that mystery, real good. Those kills, real good. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But now for the real question, Zach, was my connection a stretch with the detectives?
There was a detective. There was the detective. If he wasn't one of the main characters, though, and just a side character... I would have called you out, but no, he was in the film a bunch. He had very important scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
He definitely had more screen time than a lot of other characters.
For sure,
so
totally.
I'll give you that one.
Good to know that it's not a stretch. Unlike
What was and like the detectives in the I think there was about the same level of detective screen time in both movies.
Yeah.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch snack wrap. Spicy snack wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
All right, Sandro.
hello.
It's time for raving reviews.
Oh, that was good. I liked that one.
Yeah, it's a part of the show where I go to Rotten Tomatoes, get the old audience ratings, not those smelly old critics. I'm going to tell you what they said about the movie, and you have to guess the score.
Whoa.
Critics gave this 25%.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Whereas the audience gave it 54%.
That checks out. I think that's about what I would expect. Yeah.
A lot of people liked it. They were like, this is a classic. A lot of people were like, this is a bloody, gory horror show. This is fucked up. I hate it.
I mean, it is. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah. So, they were kind of split on that aspect, So there was a lot of fives, a lot of lows, but there was in between as well.
All right.
I think there was a lot of different scores for me to choose from here. A lot of different reviews.
For sure.
Are you ready?
I think that I'm ready, yes.
Incorrect. All right.
Oh, boo.
Delcid says, most slasher movies I hate.
Oh.
I love this one though.
Oh, I wonder why.
They don't elaborate. They just have that.
I mean, if you love it, it's going to be pretty high, but you don't like slasher movies as a whole. Well, this isn't a slasher movie, it's a giallo, you dum-dum.
Yeah, well, that's...
Get some media literacy in your brain, what are you doing?
Well, Sandro, that's probably why they loved it, right?
Oh, because it's a giallo movie. Oh, yeah. If people are like, what's the difference between a giallo movie and a slasher movie? Giallo movies are mystery-related. Giallo movies are not supernatural, and they are people killing people with sharp things. So like a knife or whatever. And they're Italian. They have to be Italian as well. Which is why I was like, oh my god, I can put Suspiria as an option for next week. But I can't, because that's actually about supernatural stuff. So it's actually not a giallo movie. It's a very specific genre, and that's why I'm going to give this rating a specific rating of 4 out of 5.
It was 4 out of 5.
Hell yeah, I'm on the wavelength. 'Cause I'm Italian, baby.
Oh, that's so true. You got that home ground advantage. Yeah.
I mean,
it's in your blood.
Yeah, that's right. It is. It's in there. 1/4.
That's more than some. All right.
Or I mean, it's my grandparents. So is that a quarter?
I have no idea, and I don't care. Jonathan says, the New York Ripper wasn't scary, but it's very disgusting, sick, and perverted gorefest.
Oh.
I like it, but not for violent scene, just for Lucio Fulci's work.
More of a fan of the director than the movie.
Than the movie itself.
3?
3. That was actually 4 out of 5.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Another 4 out of 5. The next 3 reviews don't have usernames.
Classic.
Yeah.
And one of them is probably yours as well. So.
Who knows?
Yeah. I know.
Brilliant, bloody, over-the-top acting, and crazy plot twists make this a very entertaining late-night nasty.
Oh, I like that. That's a positive one. I'll say that's a... Oh, is it another 4? No, surely not. That would be scandalous, but I'm going to say it is.
It's a 4 out of 5.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Maybe you'll get the next one as well. Garish, grimy, and grotesque in parts. This could be the Citizen Kane of sleaze.
I know. Oh, that could be yours because that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
The Citizen Kane of sleaze. I love that. It's pretty accurate.
Review.
It's one of the most sleaziest movies I've ever seen.
Yeah. What do you think they rated it?
The movie's so oily. 4.
It's a 4 out of 5.
All right, I see what you're doing.
And finally, for the last review, Sandro, are you ready for the review? I'm going to read out the review right now. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I, Zach Adams, give this movie 4 out of 5. Sandro?
That is a good troll. If it's... Oh, but maybe it's 3. Maybe it's 3.5. That'd be fucking funny. Do I want to take the easy road and say 4, or do I want to be a little bit of a mad lad? Because I think you're a bit of a mad lad. I'm going to say 3.5, actually. And that's my guess. It's 3.5, because I think you're trolling me.
Sandro?
Yeah.
I give it 3 out of 5. You're a fucking dumbass. You're a fucking
even
stupid.
Lower. Even lower than I thought it was. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I lied in my review. I gave it a 3 out of 5, you know?
That's pretty funny.
I really threw you off there, yeah.
You really should actually make a Rotten Tomatoes account and make that your review. It's very funny. It's good stuff.
There you go.
The last one was yours. So.
Oh, shit, he got me! He got me good! Yeah, that was funny because he on the second there was some good reviews there. Those some pretty good ones. Garish, grimy, and grotesque. I was like, damn, we got some letterbox reviews up in my Rotten Tomatoes, you know?
Yeah. There
were some good ones there. I think it was just some real connoisseurs of the Fulci. And they're big braining. Their reviews were bangers.
They definitely were.
And yeah, I thought it was funny. I got like 2 4 out of 5s in a row, and I was like, you know what? Let's just make them all 4 out of 5s. That'll be funny.
That's so good. Great. Well, there we go. That's the whole bloody episode. Thank you for listening to the show.
Yeah.
Zach, what do you have to say to people who had listened to the show?
Well, if you liked listening to the show, you could check us out on patreon.com/Oldie but a Goodie.
Pod.
Don't forget the pod.
The pod at the end.
Yeah. Where you can check out even more episodes, ad-free episodes of the main show, but also bonus episodes that we put out.
Oh my god.
We've got a big old category of like all the Evil Dead series, some other stuff.
All the Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And very recently, we've been doing some Nicolas Cage movies in the Cage-orama.
Oh, bloody don't mind if I do. What is... Oh, out right now is the fantasy one, Season of the Witch, which we have to... We've actually got to record that pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that.
That's we gotta actually... I forgot about that. But that's on Patreon. You can go watch the Nicolas Cage's The Fantasy Man.
And that's part of season 4 of the Cage-orama. So you can check out all other 3 seasons before that. There's so much content. And how much money would they need to spend to get all this backed up content, Sandro?
God, I don't remember. I think it's $3.50 for
$3.50
US for like the first tier, which is you get like new bonus episodes, and if you want to go to the bloody back catalog, I think it's $10 USD.
Oh, what a steal!
And you get everything, and you can subscribe, download everything, then unsubscribe. I don't care.
Yeah,
just
go for it. Yeah. Get some ad-free episodes, get some things. It's good stuff. Or you could also just go there to vote on the polls, because we've been doing
now.
We've been doing a lot of polls.
We have,
and I think we're going to do some more in the future. But we'll need to find an excuse to put some more on there in the future.
Yes.
But I'm not sure what we'll do for that one.
So by the time this episode comes out, my final movie pick has been picked by the patrons. So we're going to go back to our old choices format where we're doing questions. But yeah, I think we'll go back to that at some point. The polls was great. I loved it.
I liked doing the polls, which is giving me ideas for it's like maybe we'll put a poll up, but like a blind poll, where maybe it will affect what I pick in the future.
Okay.
You know, maybe it's like a genre picking thing or something. I'm not sure, you know.
Like we just ask Patreon for their help with what we're going to pick rather than they pick the movie. Oh, that's good.
Yes, I like outsourcing all of our work to them. If you want to be a slave in the mines, go to patreon.com/oldiebuttagoodiepod.
We're also on YouTube and Apple and
Some
leave
other
a comment.
places. Yeah.
Drop a review. That really helps out.
Tell some people that like, hey, this podcast's pretty good if you like movies that
but not your
involve
grandma.
saying cunt.
Don't show this to Zach's grandma. Don't do that.
She knows. Just don't like show her how to like listen to it, because then I'm done. Then it's over.
Yeah.
I'm out of that
exactly.
will.
Yeah. You will be 100%.
I think I already am, to be honest. But you know,
that's fair. Speaking
I shouldn't
of
have shown her
outsourcing,
this movie. You know, that was a bad movie.
No. You won't show her the podcast, but you watched it with her. What a wholesome family grandma movie.
Yeah. She was like, I think it's the porno guy. I think he's the killer. Yeah.
Thanks, Grandma. Speaking of outsourcing, shout out to our editor, Starkey, as well.
Oh,
who is
my God,
editing
Starkey.
the podcast.
He's been here the whole time.
He has. Starkey, what have you been doing this whole time?
Cutting down 2 hours of raw footage to fit the length of whatever this episode comes to.
Oh, scandalous. Bloody scandalous.
Yeah,
damn.
that's very kinky.
Yes, it is. It is, quite frankly.
One of the kinkiest.
It's also twitchy, because he's on Twitch. He streams on Twitch. Go watch his streams. He streams like so much, so go watch him on the Twitch. I think he's playing Dead Space. No, he finished it. So maybe he's doing
Dead Space
the other
is
ones.
great.
I don't know. Yeah. Go check it out. Links in the episode description. All right, Zach. I picked some movies for next week, so now we're gonna do the part where we reveal.
All right, movie reveal time. Hit me with whatever you're doing this week.
So I'm going to do the same as last week, I think.
All right, go ahead.
I really enjoyed last week. I don't know about you. Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
All right.
I had to turn my brain on, so I'm doing that now.
All right. We're turning it on. It's 11:30 p.m. We both have work tomorrow, and we're tired. So let's do this.
My brain's in gear. Let's go.
Only 3 choices.
Okay.
For this
only
one.
3.
So, because I'm going down every week. So,
you're doing like 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, 4, 3, 2, 1?
No, I end
Okay.
My month ends on 2, so
very good. Very good.
Yeah. All right, these are the 3 movies. I'll give you the gimmies, and then I'll give you a tagline. You got to try and figure out what the movie's about.
Yep.
It's an action movie.
Action.
Tagline: These are the armies of the night.
Ooh. Okay.
Second tagline: Can you dig it? That's yeah.
Chicken Run. That's what I'm thinking of.
Chicken Run. Why are you thinking Chicken Run?
I just had like a weird train of thought where I was like, armies of the night.
Yep.
And I was thinking nighttime. And then you mentioned digging, right? And I was like, nighttime digging. I'm thinking Prison Breakout, right?
Oh.
And then Prison Breakout, and then I went Chicken Run.
Oh.
Because I thought that was a funny leap of logic. I do not think this movie is Chicken Run, but I think it's funny that it could be Chicken Run.
It isn't Chicken Run. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. You can
have another guess if you want.
This is a lot hard. I feel like that wasn't my official guess.
No,
I think that was just I need at least 5 guesses before I'd give my real guess, Sandra.
Yeah, right. Yeah, gotcha. All right. Yeah, that's fine,
this is a hard one.
Yeah,
'Cause you've
definitely.
got Army of Night and Can You Dig It?
Can you
and
dig it?
I feel like the dig part's important there, right?
Sure.
Great. Well, that gives me confidence. Army of the Night.
I think it's more that there weren't that many taglines, and there was just a random quote from the movie that I.
Shit. That's not good. Because then all I've got is Army of the Night, and that could be fucking anything, dude.
For real.
It could be. It could be a fucking Batman film, for all I fucking know.
I mean, if I could find a connection. It's Italian
Oh,
Batman.
it has to be connected to this. Yeah,
it does.
And normally, you know what I first thought of? The Evil Dead. But, Army of the Night. Right,
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Army of Darkness,
But,
totally.
like, we've done all that, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, Army of Darkness, right? And so you wouldn't put that on.
Also, it's an action movie as well. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
it's an
but
action movie.
I would argue that Evil Dead is an action movie.
Definitely
with-
the third one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Even the first one, Ash is an action hero.
That's
so,
true. He
you know,
is. No, you're right. You're right.
I have no idea
All right.
what this movie is about. Wait. Okay, I think I gave all my things. So, dig it. Can you dig it? An Army of the Night. I'm thinking like Evil Dead is probably what I'm going to go with. It's a horror movie with some characters that have to get away from a problem that is happening because of some horrific demon-esque entities of some description. And they have to solve this problem. Maybe it's leave, maybe it's escape, maybe it's they have to seal them away or something. That's my guess.
Okay.
That's my official guess.
You're way off.
Shit.
You're way off.
Fuck.
But that was a good guess because the taglines were very hard for that one. I used the connection of New York City for this movie.
Whoa, okay, yep.
For The Warriors.
The Warriors. Wait,
Warriors.
The football?
No, The Warriors is about a street gang who's framed for killing a gang leader. Then they've got to go around New York and try and survive all the gangs that are trying to kill them. It's from the 70s.
Survival in it? That's kind of close to my answer. Not at all in any way.
I've always wanted to watch this movie because apparently they couldn't hire actors to be to be the extras, so they just paid actual gangs to be in the background of the movie.
Whoa, that's sick as fuck, dude.
This movie, I've always wanted to watch this, so...
That sounds pretty hype.
And maybe it won, who knows? But you were close on that one, and by close I mean you
Not
weren't.
at all. Yep.
Second movie is a horror movie.
Ooh.
Flesh-ripping felines.
Ooh.
That's your first tagline.
Meow.
Your second tagline is, it purrs, it stalks, it kills.
Okay, we got some killer cats happening here. Last taglines, they were shit. We got some killer cats right
Killer
here.
cats. All right,
Now, this is interesting because previous podcast lore, we have done many cat-related things, such as Catwoman-related things. Like
Have
the
we?
that fucking movie about the lady who turns into a panther, remember?
Oh, cat people, yeah.
Yeah, Cat People, Sandro. The movie called Cat People.
I forgot about that.
So this is getting me a bit of Cat People vibes, you know what I mean? But by the sounds of it, this is more like your killer cat. It could be even almost a Pet Cemetery vibe, but this is very heavy on the cat theming. I think Pet Cemetery's less like there's a cat in it, but it's not very cat themed.
Yeah, the cat's not super important.
Yeah. Okay. Killer cats on the loose. Killer cats.
Yep.
Now, that's interesting because there's a lot of cats. There's big cats or small cats.
Exactly.
So I have to commit here. I either go, is this about a big cat killing things? Like escaped tiger, maybe, right? You know, your classic like zoo animal or like a white whale situation where you've got this super killer. Ooh, it's like a jungle movie, right?
Yeah,
where
for sure.
There's some like evil cat that's killing. No, but read me the taglines again.
Flesh-ripping felines, and the other one was, it purrs, it stalks, it kills.
It's plural. So they could be like horror spirit cats.
Yeah, for sure, totally.
But I don't think it's jungle. I think this is definitely like, I'm thinking killer small cats. This gives me
Killer small cats.
This gives me small cat vibes.
Okay.
And I'm thinking this is like a witch or something has like or like a crazy cat lady has died.
Ooh, okay.
And her evil cats are like going around and killing people now.
Ooh, okay.
Because she can't control them. That's my guess.
I'm going to give you like a 60% on this,
Ooh,
I think.
that's
You're
pretty
close.
good.
You're close.
Yeah. I think that's what I got last time with most of them, was around 60%.
So this movie is an adaptation of the Edgar Allan Poe short story, The Black Cat. The movie is called The Black Cat. which has been adapted a bunch of times in the 30s, most recently as well a couple of years ago for a Netflix show by Mike Flanagan. But this is the one from the 80s, directed by the guy who directed the movie that we just watched, The Black Cat. It is an Italian horror about a professor with psychic abilities who uses those powers on his pet cat to kill people.
Whoa.
So,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I was trying to think up a scenario in the 80s where a cat goes around killing.
Yeah.
And I should have thought psychic powers, but I was thinking magic powers. So I was about 60. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is kind of magic.
I mean, it is magic.
A little
yes.
bit, for sure.
But yeah.
We got to kill a cat. I feel like the tagline saying felines really threw, like, that's it's one cat.
It did throw me on the loop, but I did say small cats in the end, at least.
That's true. That's true. And you got that correct. So we got that one, kill a cat movie, slasher, but the killer's a cat. And then your final one, a fantasy movie.
Ooh, fantasy.
He is a hunter from a future world trapped in prehistoric times. It's your first tagline.
Oh, that's a lot of plot in that first tagline. That almost gives it away. I mean, first off, we're in, like, space in the future, maybe, and it's like prehistoric times.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Planet of the Apes sort of situation.
Planet of the Apes type vibe. All right. Your second tagline. In a place beyond time comes a terrifying challenge beyond imagination.
Whoa, what is this movie? This is weird.
It is a weird movie.
This is not what I was expecting from one of your choices.
Okay.
Because I think very poorly of you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's fair. I like my fantasies. I like them.
You've never picked a fantasy once in your life.
Actually, that might be true. That might actually be true. Yeah,
it might. I think it depends on your definition of fantasy.
That's true. This movie was a bloody fantasy because it was.
I'm pretty sure you've picked a good Conan-esque type of movie that we've done for sure.
I love my trashy fantasies. They're good fun. I definitely picked Warrior and the Sorceress. That was 100%.
Yeah, right. Like absolutely, you've got to take credit for that. Ooh, this is tricky because I mean the first bit sounds like it said the plot already, right?
For sure.
Where this guy gets trapped on this alien world. It gives me the vibes of this alien world is actually Earth sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's just a trope that's in nowadays films. Maybe that's not back then. I'm gonna say it's probably not. It's giving me like Lost World, like a dinosaur island. So mysterious island vibes, but mysterious planet.
Interesting.
Yeah, guy gets trapped on a planet. Ooh, maybe it's like a Bermuda Triangle thing.
Type situation, for sure.
Yeah,
I
where
get
lots
that.
of things get like teleported to this strange planet.
Yeah.
And it's got lots of strange things, and he's trying to escape?
Maybe?
I don't know. That's just kind of my guess. I haven't got much for this one because it already gave me a lot, and I can't extrapolate out of that more than what it already gave me, really.
It's already given you a lot, and I feel like you're pretty much on the right path. I think the taglines are a little they're not as accurate as they could be.
It could be leading me astray, that's fair.
But also maybe the synopsis that I've got here also isn't that accurate. But that movie is, so just like Black Cat, it's the same director. But it's him doing fantasy, not horror for this one.
Interesting.
It's called Conquest from 1983.
Okay.
Look it up right now because you need to just have images of this movie. Because I saw this and went, absolutely fuck yes, I want to watch this.
Whoa! Oh shit!
Right?
Whoa! My God! Look at this dude! Look at that dude! Look at that dude! What the fuck's going on, bro?
I don't know how to describe this. It's like if the director of Mandy made a fucking like fantasy.
I'm looking at the first poster and it's like a snake woman.
Yeah.
And by snake woman I mean like a naked woman with a snake wrapped around her who's like shooting lasers out of a golden like headpiece that she's wearing, and a dude with a bow, the bow dude also has like nunchucks made of clouds or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then in the background is a giant mirror robot demon man who's shooting lasers out his eye beams.
It's sick. I love it. And
It looks incredible.
If this doesn't get picked, I'm gonna keep coming back to it. I want to watch this movie.
Yeah, this is definitely a one to come back to for sure.
The premise of this is a young man armed with a magical bow and arrow embark on a mystical journey through a mystical land to rid it of all evil and take down an evil witch who wants to take his bow and use it for evil stuff. So
it's a super bow.
So it's just kind of like a Conan-esque fantasy.
So he got trapped on this fantasy planet, but he has a super tech bow? Yeah, that led me astray. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's sci-fi or like I've got no clue. It also looks really fucking violent. Like apparently it's like really it must be because it's this director and he likes his gore, but this movie's like trippy, violent, and just super fucking weird.
This is like if Labyrinth was made to be Conan the Barbarian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly.
It gives me that sort
100%.
of vibe.
And unfortunately, that one wasn't picked. But we need to watch this, so I'm gonna come back to it because
absolutely, this looks fun.
It looks good. What one though was The Black Cat.
Ooh!
Killer cats.
Meow.
Killer cats using the connection of the director. Some killer cats. They're killing people. Cats are killing people, Zach.
Keeping your a gory vibe throughout this month, you know?
I didn't want to pick 4 horrors. It might happen. It might end up happening. So
you didn't.
I didn't want to.
Didn't?
I didn't want to. I only put 1 horror in this week, and it still won.
And it just so happens that it got picked. Wow, that's crazy, Sandro.
Yeah.
I wonder how that happened.
but yeah, some Black Cat. Look, I'm not expecting it to be as good as the Cat People remake, because that was really good.
Obviously, that was the best movie of all time.
Definitely. I'm not expecting it to be as good as Cats and Dogs 2.
The second best movie of all time.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to this one. Some Italian cat horror. Why not?
Yeah. Meow.
Yes. Anyway, that's the episode. That's the episode. You really brought it with your guessing this week. Good work with that.
I was trying. These ones were a lot trickier than last week, I felt.
Yeah.
It was like the first one gave me nothing, and then the last one gave me way too much.
Yeah.
But that led me astray. It was only the middle one that had the right level of, because it was just doing killer cat puns.
Yeah,
and the movie's Killer Cat, and I was like, I was vibing with that, you know.
Now, Zach, you said that it led you astray, but the cat's his pet.
Oh,
joke for the end of the episode.
At the joke. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna have to prowl off now.
Cat puns.
I need to perfect my my jokes. I'm just clawing at them here now, you know.
Meow.
Meow indeed.
That's what they're going to be saying after they get killed by a cat. Me, ouch. That hurt.
Yeah.
Ugh.